Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to touch base today, and again, I do want to extend our apologies for not being able to broadcast the live stream yesterday during our gathering. We just ran into a few technical issues, so again, thank you for your patience on that. On that note, I am pleased to let you all know that we have been able to proceed with the purchase of some new video equipment to continue to improve not only our live stream, but also when we share various video posts and update, keeping you informed of what's happening here at the local church, but also in the community. So what I'd like to do over the next few minutes is just kind of give you a brief summary of the gathering of our time together. We were pleased to hear from three individuals yesterday about some of the work that they are doing here through the local church, helping, assisting the community. Those individuals were Kevin Gorman, Judy Finnemore, and Don Parent, and they were able to share some of the ways in which they're seeing God at work. Don shared about the gathering that we've been able to start at a local apartment complex for some of the residents there, gathering on a monthly basis. And Don simply expressed what a joy it is to be able to come alongside neighbors in the community of that building and to be able to be a presence of Jesus for them. And certainly look forward to doing that again. In fact, there will be a carol sing taking place this Sunday evening, November 27th at 7 p.m. at 25 McKnight. And then in sharing with Judy, she was sharing how she's been pleased to have a number of folks come alongside her and prepare lunches for the local school at Nashwauk Sis Memorial. And friends, I should probably stop right there and say one of the incredible things about this is how we have been able, that is, we as Nashwauk Sis Baptist Church, have been able to come alongside three other local churches in the community, and they are Douglas Baptist Church, St. John's Anglican Church, and the Christian Reformed Church, and be able to, on a weekly basis, provide about 30 school lunches for children on Wednesdays. And truly, what a blessing this has been for us, but also for the staff of the school as they receive, and of course, the families that are receiving these lunches. And so, again, we want to thank you for your support. And if you're tuning in, watching this update and wondering, what's the church's role right now in the community amidst everything that's going on, all the questions about church, why is church significant, and all those things. Well, friends, let me reassure you very simply, it is not church as institution. It is church as people. The people expressing and sharing the love of Jesus through tangible ways like preparing school lunches. And then lastly, we were privileged to hear from Kevin Gorman, and Kevin has been very active in our sports outreach and the community garden that we have located right here at the church. And Kevin was able to express and share with us how he's been able to enter into some wonderful conversations with people through the wonderful world of softball, have a time of prayer with these people as they walk through their daily struggles, and how these times of prayer before they play church softball is an opportunity for them to be fully aware of God's presence in their midst. And it was interesting, as Kevin shared, he pointed out the fact that as you look at the history of, if I can phrase it this way, friends, the ministry that is seeing Jesus at work in people's lives, it used to look like this. A church softball would consist of about 90% of people on any respective softball team being regular church attenders. And today that has shifted from about 90% to about 40%. And so we're seeing about 60% of people coming, enjoying the wonderful game of softball, interacting with people who have a relationship with Jesus and able to share, as Kevin expressed, in these times of prayer together. And then also around the community garden, how over the last couple of summers we've had some people from the community get engaged and through the coffee house times, through the voucher food program that we offer on Wednesdays, we've been able to offer some fresh produce. And on that note, one of the wonderful partnerships that we continue to engage in here at NBC is our incredible partnership with Greener Village. And again, they are back this year using the church facility as a distribution center for the Toyland Project, the incredible Christmas give that you, the people, all of Fredericton, step up every year and absolutely overwhelm Greener Village and us with your generosity. And so we want to thank you for your continued support. In fact, this coming weekend, we're going to be pleased to have members of the men's hockey team from Leo Hayes High School. The following weekend, members of the hockey team from the FHS Black Cats. And the weekend after that, members of the varsity girls basketball team from Leo Hayes. And so this is truly an entire community effort stepping up. And again, just through the pouring of your generosity, able to support families in need and give them a Christmas this year. And on that note, with respect to Nashwaaksis Baptist, we are in conversation with Greener Village around how we can, in the new year, come alongside Greener Village and help to provide regular food baskets for families in need. And again, friends, these are just some of the very tangible ways in which we are seeing the generosity and the multiplication of God at work. Which leads me to summarize the brief message that I expressed yesterday. Let me read for you from John's account, John 6. Jesus replied, "Let me make this very clear. You came looking for me because I fed you by a miracle, not because you believe in me. Why should you strive for food that is perishable and not be passionate to seek the food of eternal life, which never spoils? I, the Son of Man, am ready to give you what matters most, for God the Father has destined me for this purpose." The people replied, "So what should we do if we want to do God's work?" Friends, I want to stop there for a moment. Notice that the people were focused on doing for self so that they would be recognized. They were not focused on Jesus, God in the flesh, simply being present with them. Notice now as I read Jesus' response, how he helps to shift their focus from doing to being. Jesus answered, "The work you can do for God starts with believing in the one he has sent." So friends, in this season of unexpectedness, chaos, waiting, what are you and I to do? Believe. And you might ask, believe in what? Believe in who? Everything's in constant flux, consistent chaos. Not everything. Stop. Pause. Can you sense presence? That is, presence with a capital P. You know something? Even people who could see, talk with, reach out, and touch presence didn't sense it. Why? They weren't looking for it. Humanity looks for solutions to problems. When a solution is offered, we debate on whether or not it is the right one, and we forget the simple essence of our being. Breathe. Just breathe in life that has been given to you, been given to me. Then take it in and share it with the other. The debates, the arguments, the back and forth, it comes from an underlying issue. What's in it for me? When you and I pause, we take in life. I want to encourage you, just as Jesus encouraged those he was speaking with, shift your focus today. to the other. Presence will be there. Perhaps I could summarize all of this in the words of Rich Velotis when he says, in a world torn by rage and anxiety, one of the greatest gifts followers of Jesus are called to offer is simple, non-anxious, that is calm, presence. Not a presence removed from this reality, but a presence that refuses to be shaped by it. Friends, there's the challenge for you and I as we enter this Christmas season. Yes, we recognize the reality all around us. You've seen it. You've been reading about it. You're living it. There's a lot going on around us. It's real. Don't dismiss that, but refuse to be shaped by it. Welcome God with us in. Allow Jesus to shape you amidst everything that we are facing. Friends, this is how together we, that is people, the church, the gathering, can continue to be there for one another, for families in need, as I've shared in these examples that Dawn, Judy, and Kevin have shared. Let's continue to be that presence of Jesus for each other. Have a great week.